Hey, what's up guys, Tomcat here, and today I'm bringing you a top speed, full maxed out build-up of the McLaren F1 and the Lamborghini Murcielago SV, two of my favorite supercars of all time. And right off the bat, we've got the McLaren F1, not the long tail, this is the actual McLaren F1 standard. Actually, when I was doing the reviews for the last car pack, for some reason, this car completely slipped my mind, and I never actually did a review on it, but I'm here now doing a review on it, so that's all good, that's all cool. So, basically, what do I think of the McLaren F1? The McLaren F1 was what the Bugatti Veyron is of the 90s, basically. Back in the 90s, this car was the ultimate. This car, the engine bay was lined with gold. It was the fastest street legal car in the world. It was just the ultimate hypercar slash supercar that you could get your hands on. All of the, all of the most, well, not all of them, but most of the famous people, richest people in the 90s had one. A lot of famous people had McLaren F1s. For example, Rowan Atkinson, who's Mr. Bean, has a McLaren F1, which he has crashed a few times, but that's beside the point. And if you've ever seen the Top Gear interview with him, he absolutely loves his McLaren F1. So we're now out on the highway, going to get ready to test this build out. And launching the McLaren F1 is actually not as tricky as you would think. I mean, you'd probably think that, oh, it's 1,123 horsepower going to the rear wheels. It's going to be, extremely hard to launch. But actually, it's a lot easier to launch than you think, because it's the way it hooks up, the way it actually delivers its power to the ground, even when it's fully upgraded with this huge amount of power, it actually does a pretty good job. Now, we're going back the other way, and you can see the problem we had, actually, no, we're not going back the other way, we're about to turn around. But, basically, the problem we had, coming down the first time, is the fact that we were hitting the rev limiter, and hitting the rev limiter, and hitting the rev limiter. And that's one of the problems with Horizon, in the way that you don't have any tuning. Because if you had tuning, if you could tune that final drive, you could probably get this thing up to 265, maybe 270 when fully upgraded. You can see it's just bouncing off the rev limiter. It has much more, it has a lot more room there if you could tune the gears. Now this is, oh my god, so beautiful. The Murcielago SV. I love this car. I would rather have an SV in real life than an Aventador. Definitely. I mean, if somebody just came up to me and said, if we're gonna give you a car, would you rather have an Aventador or a Murcielago SV? I'd have the Murcielago SV, because the Murcielago SV to me is just absolute supercar perfection. Its lines are gorgeous. It's got a giant wing on the back that's just, I mean, it's just, yeah, I'm a supercar, yeah, I have a giant wing on the back, yeah, I don't care. That is what I love about this thing, and it's just it's so crazy. The angles are absolutely gorgeous. The setup is amazing. The engine is amazing. The sound it makes is incredible. Absolutely incredible sound. It's got to be one of the most incredible sounding cars in this entire game. And actually, if you go and look up exhaust clips on YouTube of this car, like this car revving, you can actually see that they got the sound of this car pretty much perfect in Horizon. That was probably the best thing that they did in Horizon, was the car sounds. Every single car in Horizon sounds like its real-life counterpart. It really does. The sounds in Horizon are probably the best aspect of the game by far. Just listen. nothing beats a high revving V12. It just screams and screams and screams some more when you step on it. I mean, absolutely amazing acceleration through the all-wheel drive system of this thing. It hooks up really nicely. The torque split is between the front and rear is really, really good. The way it puts down the power is very, very good. And again, we're running into this issue of not enough space on the final drive, not enough room on the gears. If you could tune the gears, I think you could get this thing up to, like, I don't know, I'm gonna say 250 plus if you could tune the gears in this game. But yeah, if they could add one thing, even like just one aspect of tuning to Horizon, it would be the ability to tune your gears and gear ratios. That would be the absolute best thing they could do. So if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to click that like button. Tell me in the comment section below what you thought of it. If you're new to my channel, click subscribe for more Forza Horizon, Forza Motorsport 4, Forza 5 news, Let's Plays on the Xbox 360, PS2, Nintendo Wii, and basically just tons of gaming videos. Enjoy this Burnout, guys. I will talk to you guys in the next video.